boy, lazy Sunday. I got a snap out of it. All right, lazy Sunday. What I'm gonna do today is get the Charger outside and turned around and put into the garage head on. So what I gotta do is gotta get all the stuff out from underneath. I gotta get the stuff out from the top. I've already moved the ram it. And oh shoot, yep. I have to get the steering column put back in, all that good stuff. Got to get the hood closed, get all this stuff cleaned up. So I'm gonna get on that right now. Everything's cleaned up from on top and underneath of the car. We're gonna get ready to push that thing out. Steering wheel's installed and she's ready to get pushed outside. She hasn't felt sunlight in 5 years. It's gonna be good stuff. Well, I didn't get it on video, but I just unpopped the parking brake and just let her roll on out. There she is, sitting out there in the sunlight. Dust all over it. I might even give her a bath. So my goal is to just get this thing flipped around and put her head on into the garage. So once I get it flipped around, then I'll probably just give her a little hosing off, get a lot of this dust that's been on it for the last 5 years, collecting on it. And the reason why I want to do this is because I got my hands on a 440. The 76 RV. It's got 37,000 miles, I think the guy said on it. So yeah, can't pass it up. The price was amazing. Zero. Just put in the work to get it over here. I like the blessings in my life sometimes. We gotta count them. Count them when we get them. Make sure that they count. All right, let's get on it. All right, the bummer is that I didn't get that on camera. Forgot to turn it on. But she's turned around, sitting in there the way a car's supposed to sit in a garage, I guess. Didn't get it washed. My son didn't have a lot of time to help, and I asked the neighbor for his help. So we got it just switched in, and I guess we can wash it later when I go to wet sand and buff the car out later. Cool. Well, I think today maybe I'll pull that transmission out of it so that I can get that engine pulled out. Yes, sirree, Bob. Gotta love your first gen Chargers. Okay, I'm gonna pull this shifter off of here because I have to. Because I'm pulling the transmission out. Because I have to. The reason why I'm pulling the transmission out is a new reason other than the last reason, because I'm pulling the engine out. I came across the 440. So I got a 440 for it now. That's why I'm going to pull this all out and get this motor out of here, get this transmission out. And then we'll get some video on the 440 that I got. But for now, we're going to pull this out and get it working. Get me working, actually. Anyway. factory shifter. Since I'm taking it out, I'm probably going to put my Hurst shifter in it. Okay. Now we got to get the car lifted up so I can get under it and get after it. Fancy. Sway bar, rear disc brakes. Absorbers, JYB. Let's get the front up in the air. Yes, sir. Alright. The car is in the air. Everything nice and clean, and painted and brand new. Except for that engine, it's just been refreshed. Cool. Let's get on to the other part. Alright, let's get this 8833 out of here. 8833 4-speed. Probably not the best one in the world, but that's what I got. It'll take 400 plus horsepower pretty easily. There it is. Oh, that's as far as it goes. So, okay. You know, back in my day, we just picked the car up on its side and pulled the transmission out. We didn't care what the car looked like, just that it was fast. Couldn't see what it looked like anyway. Damn near couldn't see what kind of car it was. Just boom, went by so fast. So fast. Sure, but I gotta let it fall off the jack over this side. Hood's off. Neighbor came over to help me pop the hood off. There we are, hood off, and engine gonna get pulled out. So gotta pop the carburetor off, put the mounting plate, the lifting plate on there. And what else? There's really nothing connecting this thing. I just threw that on there for dumb's sakes. Pull the bolts out once we get it lifted. All right, let's do it. All right, let's get that carb off and that plate on. Carbs Unlimited in Kirkland assembled that carburetor for me years ago, and now it's looking a little bit worse for wear. A little bit of oxidation from sitting. Man, no place. There's just no place for anything. Clonk. I haven't used this since I put this engine in here. Two tons of fun, Big Mama Jamma, a country girl from Alabama. Let's see, let's just do 1 ton because we don't need any more than that. Hell, let's go 1/2 ton. We don't need any of that either. That motor does not weigh 500 pounds. Or 1,000 pounds, I should say. If that motor weighed 1,000 pounds, I wouldn't have it in here. Okay. So let's just pretend we lifted this engine. Oh, look at that big, beautiful engine. Is it gonna come out? Way up, way up, way up. And then I can pull it over this way, I think. Kick those feet over. I think I may want it back just a little bit farther. Maybe just where those wheels start to head out the door. About right there. Slide on back, car. All right. I like protection. Okay. The cool thing is, that side has the nut welded to the motor mount. The other side doesn't. Why did they do that? I don't know. All right, it finally was not fighting me. All right. Here we go. Lift. Lift, Maria. Oh, that's right. I wanted to take the fan off so I had more room. I still can do that. Okie doke. Next time I'm using this one so it angles down a little bit. I didn't scratch that firewall too much. I know, I'm too anal, but that's just how I am. Okay, engine stand is out in one of the sheds. And I'll deal with that later. This was my goal, to get this thing out. But I do need to move it because the car's got to come in, so push these tubs that way. Carpet kit that way. Oh, my voice is getting harsh again. All right, let's do it. Boy, it is warm. Even though the sun has gone over the hill, it's still warm. No, not here. Right. Okay, good. Perfect. Booyah! All right, engine out. Let a few modifications begin. Oh, there's a little scratch over there, but no big deal. You're not gonna see it. Cool. All right. Well, I'm gonna end this video like this so I can get this place cleaned up. Okay, well, you guys have a good night. And just in case, I'm making one video out of this. To recap, 383 that's been refreshed is probably not going to get used. I got a 440 coming in a motorhome, so I got to take the whole motorhome. If I get the engine and transmission for free, he wants me to take the whole motorhome. So I said no problem, and he'll even deliver the motorhome here. So I got a nice little spot on the side of the house. We will dismantle the motorhome. I got a 14-foot dump trailer. Just start cutting it up and throw it in the dump trailer. Anything that can be recycled will be recycled, like the aluminum, any copper wiring, anything like that. It is made out of a van front end, the Tradesman van series for 1976. So I'm gonna have doors for sale, the grill, anything that I can, sell off of that and recycle, repurpose. Instead of giving it to the junkyard, I will. I may even keep the frame and the axle, but we'll see. Anyway, you guys, if this is the last of this video, you guys have to like and subscribe. You just have to.